So I've got Temi and Jorja with me today who are going to tell me about an incident at their school around Afro hair and professionalism. So Temi, what happened to you?
Okay, so my name is Temi. I'm 18 years old and I'm currently a student at Bournemouth University. So last year, I was the head girl at my school, and we had an event. We had an event going on at the school where it was like universities came over and like we would browse and see what we wanted to study and stuff. And
Yeah.
on that day was the first time I wore my natural hair out to school, because
Oh,
I used to relax my hair from like when I was 7 years old, and then I stopped. And that year, my last year in sixth form, I decided to wear it out for the first time. And
before you, and then, so what hairstyles were you wearing before that point?
braids and just relax. When I relaxed, I used to just have it out like that.
But when you say
Uh,
out, we don't see you. So what are you saying? Straight but down or out?
straight.
Straight. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so on that day, obviously, it was the first time I wore my natural hair out. So I was really like nervous about it. I wasn't really feeling as confident as I usually was. And I came into school that day, and almost all the black teachers, they said, "Oh, Temi, your hair's really nice today. You look really nice. I like your hair. You look great." And
Mm.
then my head of year came, and we were just having a normal conversation. And then as the conversation ended, she said, "Your hair's different today. It's a bit unprofessional, but whatever." And then she walked away. At that point, I wasn't sure if I really heard what I heard,
Mm.
because she's a senior leader member at the school.
Yeah.
I thought, and we've known her for
Since
most
she's
of us,
9.
yeah, since year 9. So I thought, no, she wouldn't say something like that.
Yeah. Did I hear right?
Yeah, that's what it was. And I just, because I was in such shock, I didn't know what to do.
Mm.
I literally was frozen as she walked away from me. And for the rest of that day, I think I was really like second guessing myself
Mm.
of, oh, I shouldn't have worn my hair like this, or maybe I shouldn't have just cut off my hair or whatever. And it really messed with my confidence that day, I have to say.
Yeah. So was you did you say this was an awards event? This that you're talking about?
No, it was
Or was this in the day?
uh, I don't have to explain it. It's like a careers day.
I get it. I
So
get
like, yeah, different universities came, and like NHS people came,
it. I get it.
and it was
So
like a big
really,
event.
that's relevant, isn't it? Because it's a careers day. It's about what kind of profession, seeing your future, and
Yeah,
you're already presenting to external people, and you're already self-conscious, and then you were told that your hair looks unprofessional.
yeah.
Okay. So what happened next? What did you do?
Next, I think I just went about my day, to be honest, until I got home, and like I spoke to some friends about it. They told me that I need to like take it up with other teachers to like, because it's not okay what she said.
Mm.
So the next day in school,
So
um,
let me just bring in Jorja there. Did you speak to her that evening?
I think, did you put in a group chat? I'm not sure.
I
But
think I put it on Snap or something. I can't really remember.
I remember by some point that evening I probably heard about it. And it's just like, I think in the moment when you're the person, you don't want to overreact, because I've been in that situation so many times, you don't know whether you're overreacting or not. So you just suppress it. And then upon reflection, you realize maybe that was wrong what they said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened next?
I got to school and word had spread. So one of my
When you
teachers,
say the word had spread, what were people saying?
people were asking me, is it true that so and so said this, or is it true that this happened? And I was explaining the situation, and eventually teachers were coming to me. Mainly, it was actually only black teachers, black female teachers, that came up to me and said, "Is it true that this teacher said this?" And I said yes. And then they were talking to me saying, what she said was not okay. You need to take this up with other members of like the staff.
A
And
higher position
yeah,
stuff.
And I didn't want to cause, how do I say, I didn't want to like cause confrontation or something, or because, you know, I was head girl, I didn't want to do anything that would jeopardize my position or something like that. So I was really hesitant to like bring it up. But because the teachers were so supportive of me, eventually I was okay with them helping me out. So eventually it got to, I think one of the teachers told the head teacher, and once our head teacher knew, I didn't really know what was going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But they were updating me on what they were doing to solve the problem and everything. And by
What
the end
were
of
they doing? Do you think they were just having meetings behind the scenes?
Yeah, I think they were talking, because I was hearing this teacher's having a conversation with the head teacher. I didn't really know everything that they were planning or trying to do to sort out the situation. So when I spoke to one of the teachers who told the head teacher, she she told me that I need to go to speak to our head of year, who told me my hair was unprofessional, and just see if she's I don't know, like if she understands what she said was offensive or like wrong. And as I went to go talk to her, and before I could even start the conversation, she said, "Can I just say, I really like how you can just change your hair to any style and you still look good." At that point, I wasn't really sure what
I remember that.
yeah, because I was like,
I think she said it more as like a getaway free card kind of thing.
Yeah. So
at
you
that
feel that
point,
she was trying to, you know, stop it getting escalating.
Yeah. Because at that point, I'm sure the head teacher had spoken to her about it, and I wanted to see if she really,
but
like,
even
understood.
She didn't say sorry. She just
Exactly, she didn't
tried to switch the narrative, and I was just like,
yeah. So she didn't realize. She didn't say sorry about what I've said. I realized now it was wrong, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
She just tried to deflect it.
She didn't even acknowledge that she said what she said.
Okay. So take me. What happened next? What happened to make? Yes, people don't know. So what happened next? Do you want to take that, Jorja?
Yeah, Jorja.
Oh, okay. So I guess we it wasn't just the girls actually. It was the girls and boys. We did collectively decide to all come in black and with our natural hair the next day, just in support, because I don't know, I feel like obviously it just shows solidarity, and it's a collective thing and it would stand out more.
So how did that work? Did you sort of did you put that on a group chat, and how did that work? You know, whose idea was it for you all to come dressed in black with your natural hair out in solidarity? How did that work?
I think we was first of all just joking about it, and then I feel like it's probably Temi. Temi was like, "Are you guys actually down for this?" Because Temi was that person. She'll be like, "Are you guys actually down for it?" And we're like, "Okay, we'll do it. Like, we're ready," kind of thing. And it was just like through social media, all messaging the night before, and then on the actual day, I guess people did turn up, and it was even the year below us as well that joined in as well. So I thought that was really good that they showed support.
So let's get this right. So as an act of solidarity, you all went to school dressed in black with your hair out proudly, and did you all get together and take a photograph? What happened?
We had like a photo shoot, you could say. During lunchtime, we all like gathered outside because we have a sixth form room. So we just gathered outside that room and just took pictures, and it was a lovely day. So the pictures came out really nice.
Yeah.